Okay, I moved to a parking lot. I think it's a bit better here. I think the grass, because it's moist, it breeds more mosquitoes. So I think I'll be a little bit better here. Okay, overcoming perfectionism. Okay, you're still a fucking mosquito. We'll figure it out. So, yeah, like perfectionism is just a fear of judgment, as we say. Sometimes you try so hard, not because you're trying to make it good out of love or art, but you're just trying to reduce the likelihood of someone thinking badly of you, of disapproving you, right? But that is some weak shit, my friend. Peh, spits on you respectfully. Because you don't have to be perfect. In fact, you can't be perfect when you're communicating, or doing anything in real life. You're allowed to do multiple takes. You're allowed to do multiple reels of the same idea, right? Expressed in different ways. Like, you don't have to do it perfectly in one take in one day every single time. No, it's like, for example, you might have an idea from your field that you really like. Maybe you didn't communicate it very well in one reel. It doesn't mean you can't talk about it again, right? It's like you can make multiple reels talking about the same idea, but expressed in different ways, right? There's no pressure for you to get it right perfectly the first time. Like, sometimes it literally just takes a few tries for you to workshop it, right? But if you try and make it so perfect before you even film it once, then it might never get filmed, right? So sometimes the process of you just filming and you just trying is how you get good at communicating and expressing the idea. Um, yeah, like, how, like, when you make bread, right? The dough is really sticky in the beginning, but you have to just knead the dough and all its messiness, and eventually it kind of firms up, and it becomes a dough. Then you can bake later with it, right? But it's like, if you expect the dough to be perfectly kneaded after one knead and you don't get messy, it's like, that's not gonna happen. Like, you have to get a bit messy. You gotta get in there and try a few times, and then eventually it firms up, right? And that's the whole thing. It's like, in the beginning, it's imperfect, it's messy, but just by doing it repeatedly, and not being afraid to show up, but eventually the chaos turns into structure, and then you find your shit, right? Yeah, like, even this video course, I might refilm a few things. I might add in new sections. I might add in new sections of my book, right? It's not perfect, but at least there's something already here that I can give to people to help them, right? You have a foundation. Even if it's a shoddy one, you can still improve upon it over time. Or it's like, you don't have to release a 12 song album all at once, right? You can release one single at a time. You can experiment by putting out different sections of a song, and da 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 da. It's like, it's a very fluid, flexible process of developing art, you can say. But that only happens if you overcome the fear of being imperfect, all right? Fear of judgment and perfectionism. Like, just start imperfectly, one step at a time, and eventually those little steps all accumulate into the grand magnum opus of the thing that you're giving. Yeah, and oftentimes we're afraid. It's like, oh, if I show up imperfectly, people are gonna judge me because it's not perfect, right? But fuck it, fuck those scrubs. It's like, you're not here to make this content for them. Like, the people that will really fuck with you and get you, they will love you. If anything, they will love you more by the fact you show up imperfectly and just be yourself. Like, that's real. That's some real shit, right? And that's the kind of people you want as, like, clients or followers, shall we say, that really get you all the way. Like, if they want a perfectly curated, plastic Barbie doll version of you, then they probably have their own insecurities that they don't realize, that they expect that from other people, right? But if you're just being human and loving and just showing up, like, I swear to fucking God, that will always be enough. Yeah, or, imagine it's like, you're gonna give a TED talk in the future, right, about the thing that you love or your expertise about, and every time you make a reel, it's just you practicing the ideas, right? It's like you practicing and rehearsing different ways of speaking about the same idea, and then maybe there's different ways that there's one way of speaking about it that what goes really viral and people really like it, and you feel good about talking it that way. Then oh, this is the best way to communicate this idea, right? But if you never just try multiple times, you don't know what actually works and what feels good, right? Like, as much as you try and predict it, you don't know, and a lot of times we try and predict because we're just afraid of being judged. But if you just start and you fall over and you're clumsy and you fumble, at least you fall forward, right? And that's the process of creation, of perfecting. Holy fuck, these mosquitoes, man. Like, oh, I swear to fucking God. Um, same with editing as well. Like, um, different ways you can edit and stuff like that. Like, any part of this process, any part of life where basically, if you can just start and just take the first step, even if it's imperfect, it's okay. It's better you just take a step than to do nothing at all and be too afraid to dip your toes in the water. And honestly, I feel like that's how all great people start. Every great person, if you hear them talk, they will talk about this idea of just starting and not being perfect and not knowing what they're doing, but they're just doing it and they're just showing up and they're just trying to find it every single time, right? And eventually you do. I don't know anyone that's just like sat in a cave for 10 years, like over preparing anything, and then the moment they started, it was perfect. Like, I don't know, maybe there are stories of that. Maybe that is you. I don't know, right? But at least for me, I feel like this process of just starting imperfectly is the way to go.